All right, we are live. Just want to say welcome to everybody out in YouTube land. I am Michael Cujo, the optimist, and as always, my ever faithful co host, Curtis, the Curtis York.
There you go. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you as always.
And you as well. Things are going well. We are going live here on a holiday weekend for both of us, north and south of the border. You guys are having Columbus Day or whatever. You guys
Yeah,
are.
we don't, a lot of us don't really celebrate Columbus Day like that because, you know, um, we can get into it, but Christopher Columbus was a colonizer, and
Yep.
it's
Yep.
like there were already people here, so he didn't really discover anything. But,
Well, and
some
more
people
than that,
like
he
it, some
never.
people don't.
Yeah, and he never discovered America really. He discovered the Caribbean right
Right.
down there, but I don't. From my understanding of history, he never actually set foot on North America. Did he? Like that's what was my understanding. He came and he like it was like Jamaica and area that he kind of discovered.
Yeah,
But
and again, there were people there, so
yeah,
okay,
exactly, right.
yeah, all right, yeah,
He didn't
okay,
come and find an empty piece of land. I get it. And
right.
in a similar vein, up here it's Thanksgiving weekend because like everything in life, Canadians did it first.
Mm,
So we've got our Thanksgiving first. So after this stream, I'll be doing dinner with my kids. We've got the turkeys in the oven, smelling up the place. So yeah, but this is not just an ordinary stream because we have a special guest today. So the past, couple of episodes, the first four, we've been talking amongst ourselves, doing the whole dad thing, but we wanted to bring somebody new in and talk to some, get some fresh insight and just get some more than just us so some, more than just us. So we have brought on a good friend of ours. You know him as the what do you call it? Bulldog breeder, the exotic bulldog breeder. Also has a moving business. In fact, I don't even know if the list is long enough for the things that he does, because I know he actually does more about that. But he is also a single dad. You know him as Black Star. I'd like to introduce you guys all to Jamahl Davis. Let's get him
hey,
in. Oh, let's add him to the screen there. Hey,
Hey everybody, how's it going, man? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I
hey.
appreciate
welcome,
y'all, man.
welcome.
Bring me
Yes,
on,
yes,
man.
yes.
Nah,
Most
you
definitely.
on, you on.
Yeah, welcome to the stream.
Thank you for having
So
me, man.
yeah, for sure. So, as everybody knows, this stream is all about the dad life. Curtis is a dad of two children. He's got one from a previous relationship. Three? Did you say? Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I can't count. That's right. Three children. That's right. That is right. So he's got three kids. He's got one from a previous relationship. I am doing the single dad life with three kids, uh, having been not quite divorced yet.
What?
That's right. We are legally separated, but that's a whole other story. But
I did not know that.
the divorce part is not finished. But
Wow.
but yeah, Jamal, tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us where you live, what your situation is like, what you do. Give us the intro.
Okay, so give me 1 second, real quick.
Yeah, he's in dad mode for sure right now.
Yeah, and I can hear those dogs in the background too. I think just recently
So,
you had another litter there just recently, so you've got a whole bunch of puppies in the background too. We hear it. We get it. It's all good.
Baby.
the big dogs are kind of excited because there's puppies and they just got let outside. So that was the dad. That was Nip. Everybody knows Nip. So Nip's kind of still kind of exciting. So we're still kind of training him a little bit.
Hmm.
But yeah. So I currently reside in Las Vegas. Uh, I'm from LA. Um, I'm a single father. I run a moving business. I run a tax office. I dabble in credit repair. Um, kind of do a lot of things, and of course, breed dogs. Um, but yeah, I have a 9-year-old that I take care of myself pretty much, predominantly. Um, I kind of live with my brother and his wife right now, just to make things easier as far as the moving business and the puppies and everything like that. And it kind of take a village, so it helps out a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's a little
Cool.
bit on my background for real.
Very cool. So yeah, so you said your son is 9, you were saying?
Yeah, he's 9.
9, okay.
Yeah,
So you and Curtis, actually, your oldest kids are about the pretty close to the
Hey,
same age there, eh?
yeah, he'll be
uh-huh.
10. He'll be 10 in March.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's nice.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Very
Had him
man.
cool.
when I was about 20, turning 21, man. I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I
Man.
mean? So,
Yeah, very cool. So tell us a little bit about your adventures into fatherhood. When did you become a dad? What was that situation? And then how did you end up being a dad by yourself?
um, well, I'll say basically like I don't know. I was with his mom before, just like in high school, kind of. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Mm.
And I had went to college for a year, actually down there by Curtis. He knows about the area. I went to Wingate, North Carolina. I played basketball at Wingate for a year. Then I ended up coming back, just academics and stuff like that. I was doing music too. So at that time, my kind of focus was, did I want to do school or did I want to take music serious? So it was kind of like, just a kid, kind of just living at 18 at that time. And then when I came back home, I started hanging around his mom a little more and stuff like that. And then kind of just rekindled that thing like that. And then here we are now. So, um, but as far as me becoming a single father, hold on, I know I'd be doing a lot. This is my lifestyle. I be trying
Fair
to sit
enough.
down, but I can't sit down. So I'm trying to find somewhere that I can actually go and sit down real quick.
That's all good.
Okay. Um. Okay, but basically, I don't know. It's just we had differences in opinions, lifestyle, and parenting. Everything just didn't mesh. And sad to say, not everybody's first priority is going to be their child,
Mm.
and that's kind of the case with that situation. So you know what I mean? There's just certain things that I was doing for him that kind of wasn't coming back
Okay.
for that was good for him. So I wasn't can't make somebody be something they don't want to be. So you know what I mean? No
True.
matter what.
True.
So, plus, it was a
So
detrimental relationship. I definitely learned a lot from it. It was definitely a toxic relationship. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Part of the reason why I'm still single now because it's just the generation, and I mean also of how often do you see single fathers out here? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand, or a lot of women, because men we can kind of process it, and just like, dang, that's crazy. Some of us be like, damn, I wouldn't want to be in that position, and some of us be like, man, I'd rather be in that position. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know. I love it though. It's just a testimony to who I am, and everything, every day that you go through is gonna make you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So you're saying you kind of got your kid, and that's pretty unusual. Usually when the breakup happens, it's mom that goes with the kids, and
Yes.
us dads end up kind of sitting and
Yeah.
visiting or paying
Right.
child support or whatever it ends up being.
I'ma
So
just ask, dog, how did you pull that off?
Cause
Yeah.
it's just
That's where I
Mike
was
beating
going with
around the
it.
bush, and he's trying to set up the question. I just want to know, bro, what happened? How did you pull that off? I'm gonna ask.
when you the breadwinner and you know she can't, and she knows she can't beat you, she don't have no choice, bro.
Really.
She when she knows she can't put up no fight just to try to beat you, and she know that's the best situation for him to be in. I mean, you know, it's gotta you gotta kind of take your hat off to that she's not gonna just, you know what I mean? I don't know. She's, even though she could try to destroy me as much as she want to, you know, at some point she's not gonna make sure she don't destroy her son. You know what I mean? Even if she's not understanding that whatever she's doing, destroying me like credit wise and dumb stuff like that, it don't hurt her son. But you know,
Sure.
that's
So
just
was it like, was it pretty mutual, or like did you have to like how did that dynamic happen where,
Did you have to go to court?
no. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have to go to court. She was just kind of just like, because of me being the breadwinner and her the way that she had did it. It was just kind of, I was just like, look, just come get your stuff and go. And she made her choice, you know, and was gone. So you know
fair
what I
enough.
mean?
Yeah. How old was your son when that happened?
Like four, I want to say.
Okay. So a little young to kind of understand what was going on.
I mean, she came back like COVID time and she was around, but it wasn't, you know, it was like the same thing. It was more so me trying to keep him around her that time, but you know,
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I can't explain it. It's crazy to me too, man. I don't know. It's life though, man. It's life,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
you know. So,
So, do they have any interaction often, or do you have
uh,
visitation?
yeah,
How does that work?
they talk. You know, she's trying or she can. You know, everybody tries. So I mean, they talk. Like at the end of the day, that's his mom. So I know there's some guilt down in there, but I know at the same time, it's at this point, it's like it's life. So you have to. She gotta figure it out for herself. You know, right now.
Mm.
And are y'all two on good terms, you and her?
I mean, yeah, I talk to her, but it's just like you got a kind of, I don't know how to put this. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this.
Just be
Um,
blunt, man.
you just got a
You,
level of you have a level of stupid stuff that you put up with. You know what I mean? Like you just kind of like you put it, and when when you be blunt with somebody and they can't really take constructive criticism, then like we had an incident the other day where I told her not to order pizza because it's pizza here. Just because you feel bad, you know, now you trying to make up for shit, you gonna mess up, and not being a parent in the right way, just trying to be a parent. Now you coming off as like a friend or somebody just doing something for him at the
hmm
time. And he know that he gonna try to use that to his advantage. So she had ordered McDonald's, and I was like, he don't even eat McDonald's no more. If anything, you should have ordered Chick-fil-A or something like that if you was gonna order food. And then
hmm
I'm like, and then he got that downstairs. I was like, so for you to order that and probably Uber Eats it, it was like $20. I was like, you could have bought him a T-shirt or something. Like I had been telling you to do something like that, just to buy him something like that. I'm like, not no food. If that's nothing, he can go downstairs and eat that. And I got EBT. He can go get something from the store.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm
Whatever
saying.
you
Like
want.
it's like that type of money management thing. Like I've been telling her, like, you know, over and over again, like that type of stuff. So it'll be like certain stuff she still don't get, and it's just how she reacts to it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, for sure. No, I
that
get it.
type of
I get
stuff.
it.
Be little things like that.
Yeah. But I mean, at least, I mean, and Curtis will be a testament because he's heard my story, and over many episodes. The fact that you have at least a cordial, kind of good relationship, man, kudos to you, because I know Curtis does, and I keep telling him he's a lucky man, and it looks like you're a lucky man too, because I sure as heck am not.
I mean, it's still like walking on eggshells, man. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It's still like walking on eggshells because it's just like I don't I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I don't know, man. It's crazy for real. Like, but it's good that like you said, that it's there. That I'm able to talk to her or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's really great. I'll tell you guys, this is just my kind of funny story for the day. Over here, we have our schools do fundraising through casinos. So the casinos here, yeah, that's,
Like,
like,
imagine
'cause
fundraising through casinos in Vegas. Like, dang, like maybe I should pitch that to Vegas because the school system out here might go up doing that.
oh
Right.
yeah, no, the provincial government, so the state government up here basically mandates that if you're running a casino, you have to have a certain amount of your
Yeah,
time and
that
profits
goes to the school.
go to the schools. But what you do is the schools also have to do volunteers. So like next week, I'm going to be going to the casino and I'm going to be the count room supervisor there. So that's something I've been doing ever since I was in my marching band days, because our marching bands also used to do these type of fundraisers. So I love it. And it's something that me and my ex used to do all the time. But since our breakup, we don't do anything even remotely near each other. Like if the
Right, right.
school is having an open house, like whoever has the kids will go and the other person just kind of stays away, because
Understand.
we cannot be in the same room together. So I signed up to volunteer, and I just noticed that my ex signed up to volunteer on the same day, which is going to be something. Yeah, I see Curtis is like, oh,
Yeah, that's gonna be something, man.
it,
Hey,
it is
man,
it is
who
going to be
knows,
something.
man? That might just be where y'all just kind of be like, the vibe is kind of, maybe we can kind of be in the same place at the same time, but just
It
we
it
keep the
will be
speaking to a minimum. Like
it,
that's
it
how I
will
kind
be
of do
something
with my.
interesting. Yeah.
That's how I do with my baby mama. Like when she's around, I keep it to a minimum. Like,
Yep.
man, keep it to
That's
a
what you
minimum.
got to do. You just kind of do what you got to do. But I'm gonna be I'm still gonna go, because normally, like if I normally up until now, if I knew she was gonna be at a place, I would cancel. But I decided that this
That's
time around, I'm not
crazy.
gonna do that. I'm gonna go anyway, and we're gonna see how that.
I
So
was
next
like
stream,
that.
I might have some stories.
See, it was like that at a point, and like, cause I mean, she destroyed my clothes, my laptop, all type of stuff.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not even gonna say I was doing stuff at that time. Like I had done stuff, but she had done stuff too.
Hmm.
So you know what I mean, but yeah, so you would think that being that type of female, you don't want to be around her. But I mean, it's growth. I say so. That's the biggest thing is just if each individual can grow, because it don't really seem like you bothered by it for real, but it may be. But I don't know because it may be her, but at the same time, I know it's just things that they do that we can never just be like, oh man, no, this is too much. This is way too much, man. You
Yeah,
know what I
that is
mean?
that's
Yeah.
So
that's the truth. That,
be like, I don't. It's just like I don't care. Like, yeah, we're cool, but I'm good. It's just peace. It's my peace. So sometimes I get like that with her, where I'm just like, look, we don't talk for months. We don't. You know what I mean? I'll be like, and I'll tell her, I'll be like, nah, you disturb my peace. I'm good. I'm good.
yeah. No, that's cool. So you're kind of doing the single dad thing, but you said you also live with
My
your
brother, my
your brother.
brother and his wife. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
how does that dynamic work? Like, I mean, I guess that means you've got some good support.
Yeah. I mean, I got the village. You know what I mean? Cause we all run businesses, so we all have overhead on top of living, and
Hmm.
then the dogs are overhead, and then like whelping. So when we have to whelp the puppies, they have to when they first come home, they have to eat every 2 hours, just like a baby.
Mm.
They have to eat every 2 hours. So going into our first litter, um, I decided to move in with them into the house because we were looking for a bigger house, but we decided that where we were at where it was the best option at that time. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's what we ended up doing, and because I call him my brother, but I actually met him through the kids. The kids actually were in the same class when we
Mm.
first
Oh,
moved to
okay.
Vegas, and that's how we met. And then we just, I don't know, we just had so many things in common. Uh, we both just spiritual. We both fathers, black fathers. So that's what I was saying, like how you guys kind of have this podcast and everything. Me and my brother wanted to start one where it was like just black fathers, not just like kind of like blended families, but just all black
Mhm.
fathers, and we just talk, just open discussions about the world, just our lives and stuff like that. We
Mhm.
have an open daily topic each day of how everybody's day is, and affirmations and certain things for the week, and you know what I'm saying, things like that. You just build you build your group, you build your team. You know what I mean? You build your village. So
Mhm.
that's you just have to have people with the similar energy, that be on the same frequency, same spectrum, same understanding. You know what I mean, man? So it's just how everything flows. And I don't know, man. When Allah Yahweh usually he got something that you supposed to be doing, man. You just gotta trust it sometimes. You know what I mean? But but yeah, man. Like I said, we met through the kids, um, and then we started the dogs. We started the moving business together. You know what I mean? So I be with him more than my real brothers. So you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So sometimes it's just you know, like I said, when it's something, it's something. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, for
now
sure.
we like what we 2 years into knowing each other, almost going on three, and we got started a business in a year and making good money off of it. So you know it's only up from here.
Yeah, for sure. And I love that positive attitude too. Just doing the do. Love it.
Hey, when
It's
you
so.
when you when you putting that work in, and then you meeting your goals, and you meeting things that you set out for yourself, and you meet things that you scratch off. You know what I mean? And then you also putting yourself into a position. Like if you do your work with yourself, within, every day start feeling like deja vu. You gonna start feeling like you've been here before. Like I'm pretty sure even for Curtis, Curtis knew with that probably like that new job. Like okay, yeah, this was something I seen that was coming. You know what I mean? I sat down for. You know what I mean? It's something we don't. Even if it, through the bad, we might not see it. But even if it's something little, sometimes we overlook it. You know what I mean? So I just like even processing just things that I went through, because even like I could be further, but like so I did go to jail in 2022 when I was doing HVAC, so I've had a couple of setbacks. You know what I mean? So, but even to be where I'm at right now with starting the moving business after going through all that, like it was a point in time I was just sitting down doing DoorDash and just having the
Mhm.
dogs at the house because I couldn't do nothing for a while, bro.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then we just started the moving business, and you know, made a way like that, and really haven't really had to work for nobody no more, and I've just been grateful for that, man.
Yeah, which is
Like I
very, very
said,
cool.
like I said, was for you may come out of the weirdest ways, man, but
Yeah.
it'll be there, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I think there's three black men on this screen that can definitely testify to
Most
that.
definitely, man. Most definitely. Most
100%.
definitely.
So you've got your business is going and all that. So, and I mean, I think this is something
I'm
that
looking for more
as
too.
all of us here can kind of attest to. I mean, Curtis has got his stuff going on. I've got my stuff going on. We're all doing YouTube channels, businesses, work, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So how do you balance, the whole dad life? How do you balance, being a dad and having to be there for somebody on a full-time basis, with all the other stuff that you have to do just to make ends meet and make life happen?
Okay, so my daily schedule, uh, I might go to sleep ended up at 12 or 1. I definitely have to be some type of medicated before I go to sleep because your mind's not gonna stop running. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Um, okay, so when I wake up, one of my alarms on one of my phones goes off at 5:55 in the morning. I might wake up to that one. Um, the kids get up around 6:20 or 6:30 ish. So I get him up, tell him to get up. I might still lay there for a second or whatever, you know what I mean. I get him up. Um, he gets ready, so he gets in the shower, brushes his teeth, does everything like that. Um, then he goes downstairs. If he wants to eat breakfast, he makes his breakfast. If he doesn't, he does it. Um, then with this village, either I may take him to school, or they may take the kids to school, whoever however it may go. So that's how that goes in the morning, and then I do my little daily dog routine. If I have a job, I'll go to the job for that day, or if I'm booked out and I can still make good money, I'll send my employees out, just depending on, you know what I mean? Or if I want to just go make the money, I'll just go make the money because sometimes it's good money. So, um, and I schedule my jobs to where, because they don't have a bus because of where we live at.
Hmm.
So I schedule my jobs to where I come back home. So we'll probably get like two done before 2 o'clock because we have to pick them up. Give us enough time to get back over here. And then if we made good money before then, we'd probably be done already by the day. More than likely, we're already done by the day. But if we're being greedy, we'll probably go out and do another job. but but I mean, also building right now and getting the employees to kind of understand it and get there, especially the workforce in Vegas is kind of tough. Um, Well, yeah. So once the kids get picked up by whoever goes, whoever can go, or whoever does go, they can come home, they eat their lunch or yeah, their lunch at home, their snack or whatever. Um, if I'm home for the day, I'm home for the day. If not, I run out do another job. Um, my brother's oldest son is 18, so he's usually here if his wife isn't while we're working. So, I mean, that's pretty much how we accommodate with it. And then, like every other weekend, we try to do stuff with the kids. You know what I mean? So, I
Yeah.
gotta just try to balance it because you gotta make sure, like, especially with them going to school, there, and you gotta get picked up. So, you know what I mean? It's just prioritizing that. And luckily, where he's at, he's 9 and 10, so I kind of leave him to kind of cook for himself a lot, and we don't eat the same. I can't eat what he eats, so I can't eat a lot of. I can't eat stuff with gluten in it,
Mhm.
so I have a gluten allergy. So I'm still trying to figure out really what to eat, how to eat, everything like that. So yeah, he goes crazy. He eat it all, from
Mm.
vegan food to McDonald's.
Yeah. Ain't no gluten-free McDonald's, that's for sure.
No, yeah, no. I don't even go get McDonald's. I can't even tell you the last time I got fast food from. It don't make no. I just been in a situation now, and I just been like, it don't make no sense to go get fast food where everything in the kitchen. You know what I mean? It's my
Yeah.
brother right there.
For
Mm.
sure. Cool, cool. So let me throw the same question to you, Curtis, because I mean, you've got a lot going on too. Just before we started our stream, you're talking about how you're studying for another certification. You've got, your job that's putting in hours, and your wife is working too. So you guys got a lot of stuff going on, in your lives too. How do you balance, right? How do you get that balance between I'm a dad and I've got kids and they need my time, and also I'm a dad and I've got to bring home the bacon.
Well, with that being said, I'm gonna have to leave and help out with bedtime in a second anyway. But it, I think Black Star hit it on the head, man. It's just all about it's a balancing act. Just and it's not perfect, man. I can't say like I
At all.
every day I'm consistent. Like, I try to wake up around 5:45. Some days I do, some days I don't. I always try to be at the office by 7:45, 8, because we're hourly for the most part, and the earlier I go in, the earlier I can finish out, and I can get home and help out, and then studying and everything as well. So for me, man, I don't know. Like I wouldn't encourage anybody to do what I'm doing because that is something that comes up with the wife a lot. Like you're always studying, or you're always doing this, or you're always doing that. But for me, it's like a couple months ago when I got laid off and everything, which October 31st will be a year, believe it or not. I had some things in motion, so I was able to kind of keep things going. But it just made me realize that I just needed to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can as far as preparing for the next time it happens, if it happens again. And so I realized that the best way to do that is to try to be as informed of the industry as possible. Like a lot of people think I'm just getting certifications because I want a bunch of fancy letters behind my name, but really it's just having that knowledge base and understanding of how construction works at a high level,
I was
so
about
that
to just ask you, what do you do? Like, as
yeah,
far as, yeah. What
yeah,
is it? Chemical? Is it chemical engineering or something like that, or
no, it's construction. So I build
construction?
custom, um, like very,
Okay.
very high end house, like $1 million homes and things like that. So it's a very competitive industry, but it's also a changing industry a lot. We don't really get affected by the economy as much because a lot of the people that we deal with, they pay cash for everything. So it's a little different, but because of that, it does require a lot of brain power and a lot of learning and education. So I don't know. I really try hard to spend time with the wife and the family, and we do a lot of stuff on the weekends. And like I don't know about. I guess the short answer is I'm still figuring it out. Like I don't have the perfect magic wand. This is the schedule. It works. It's like I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Obviously, that's why the content has been slowing down
No,
drastically.
yeah, no, yeah, yeah, most definitely. And that's why I kind of went. I was looking for ways, especially for me being a single father. It works better for me my own time. That's what I was saying too about me being a business owner and me being a single father. That's the because me when I was working before, I was doing HVAC before. So man,
Mm,
what I'm saying, I might be out all night from what I mean, doing that. I might do two a day out here in this Vegas heat, like, and that's two houses a day. So the two houses a day could be in 4 or 5 systems. You know what I mean? If not
mhm.
more. So yeah, man. I definitely know how the transition from not having no time at all and getting those certifications to now. So
Yeah, yeah. So it's a work in progress. I don't have the answer. I don't know. I'm still working through it. I'm trying to figure it out. But I mean, even with work, some days I put in some weeks, we looking at 50, 55. Like they be telling me all the time, I got to cut down on my hours because I work too much. Like just trying to figure it all out, man. I don't know. I don't have the answer.
yeah, man. But that money be good, man. Look, when you do them 80-hour weeks and stuff like that, man.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Overtime. Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hear you all. I mean, me, I live more of a bipolar life, I guess, because of the way my schedule with my kids go. I have 2 weeks when they're here, and when they're here, I put a lot more effort and time into just paying more attention to them. So I do the job and I cut it off right on time, right? I take them to school and I take them back and, do the whole homework thing and all that. And on the weekends I have them, we're always trying to do something, but then when they're not here for those 2 weeks, right, that's when I'm just piling in the extra hours, piling in the extra time, doing all the other projects I have to do in the house so that I have more time when they're back here. And I mean, I guess that comes from, being in a position where it wasn't that long ago that I barely had any time with them at all, right? I had them, maybe for a week and a half out of a month, right? So, I really needed to spend that time concentrated on them. So I've kind of tried to carry that into now that I'm, kind of more 50% type of thing, and still have that ethos of, okay, when they're not here, that's when I can put in all the work and can do all the things that I need to do. When they are here, I'm going to, and I mean, that's not to say that nothing gets done in the house. I mean, the dishes still get done and the house still gets cleaned and all that kind of stuff. But all those extra things, I usually leave them until, the kids aren't around and I get to, just have my own time, I guess, to do things, kind of how I try and do things. I fail miserably half the time, but that's the way I try to do it anyway. Try and make sure that they feel kind of that when they are with me, that they've got my attention and I'm not always off doing something else. If they want to do something, if they want to get my attention, they can, without me having to say, oh no, you can't have my attention right now because of this or that or the other or whatever.
A good topic, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I know we started late, but I still want to kind of keep it to time because I know we've still all got stuff to do, and I've got dinner waiting. But I wanted to kind of move things into the end game and just give, especially you Jamahl Black Star. What do you prefer us call you on the internet? We call you Black Star on the internet, I guess, right?
Y'all can call me Jay, man. Y'all can call me Jay. Everybody calls me Jay typically.
Cool. But tell us a bit about what you've got going on in YouTube land and everywhere else. I'll give you a couple of minutes just to kind of advertise yourself and let people know what you got going on. Curtis, afterwards, I'll give you a chance to talk about what you've got on too.
Get to bed for my wife come in here and break my neck, man. So it's the Curtis York. I haven't been posting that much, but yeah, we gonna get back at it.
Yeah, man. My boy Curtis was working, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was he was motivational, man. For real, man. That grind it was unbeatable. I'm telling you, that upload, the quality of the videos and the dissection and the information. Hey, man, you wasn't beating right there. No, I'm not gonna lie, man. And Michael too was right behind you. But yeah, man, I was like, dang, where's Curtis at? But then when he popped up one day, I was like, okay. I seen him on IG, because we all connected everywhere. So I seen his IG story one day, and I was like, okay, my boy, congrats. I'm glad, man. Yeah, man. Glad to see it, man. I'm happy for you, man. For real, man.
Appreciate
for
it.
sure.
Michael, close out the show, man. I gotta go before I see her over there. I gotta go, y'all.
All right, man. It was good seeing you, my boy.
All right. Anyway, everybody who's been watching, thanks a ton. I really appreciate you guys. This was a shorter episode. We started a little bit late, but that's all right. Stick with us next month. If you're looking for where to find us all, you can find Black Star. He is Jay at Black Star Exotics on
all platforms.
On all platforms, you can find him there. Curtis, who had to go and do life, you can find him at Curtis York. And you can find me here at The Optimist Guides. You can also find me at MNTV Family, and check us out there with our family content as well. Jay, thank you very much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your time. And to everybody out there, hope you guys have a great long weekend, and we will see you guys all in a month. Have a good one. And